Did the Confederacy effectively utilize submarines during the Civil War? Have you ever wondered how the Confederacy tried to level the playing field against the Union Navy during the American Civil War? One of the most interesting strategies involved the use of submarines. While the Confederacy faced a significant disadvantage in traditional naval power, they turned to innovative underwater craft as a way to disrupt Union blockades and challenge enemy ships. Submarines were still in their early stages of development during the 1860s. The Confederacy saw these vessels as a potential solution to their supply issues caused by the Union blockade. Early submarines like the Pioneer were small, hand-cranked boats. They were designed to sneak up on enemy ships and attach explosive devices. Although slow and hard to maneuver, these early attempts represented a bold shift in naval warfare. Among the most notable Confederate submarines was the CSS Hunley. This hand-powered submarine made history on February 17, 1864, when it became the first to successfully sink an enemy warship. The Hunley attacked the USS Housatonic off the coast of Charleston, South Carolina. Unfortunately, the Hunley was lost along with its crew shortly after this achievement. In addition to the Hunley, the Confederacy developed other types of submersible vessels, including the Davids. These steam-powered boats were designed to operate mostly on the surface but could partially submerge, making them harder to detect. The Davids were used in attacks against Union ships, and while their success varied, they showcased the potential of underwater craft in naval operations. The main goal of these submarines was to disrupt the Union blockade, which was a key part of the Union's strategy to weaken the Confederacy economically. However, the early submarines faced many challenges. They were technologically limited, often dangerous for their crews, and many missions ended in disaster due to mechanical failures or lack of oxygen. Despite these difficulties, the presence of submarines forced the Union Navy to adapt its tactics. The psychological impact of these vessels added an unpredictable element to naval warfare. While the effectiveness of Confederate submarines was limited, they did manage to sink a few Union ships, although at a high cost in terms of men and equipment. The legacy of the Confederacy's submarine efforts is significant. Their willingness to experiment with new technologies showed a creative approach to overcoming disadvantages. While these submarines did not change the outcome of the war, they laid the groundwork for future developments in underwater warfare. In summary, the Confederacy's use of submarines during the Civil War was a bold experiment. While not always successful, it demonstrated their innovative spirit in the face of overwhelming odds. The impact of these early submarines can still be seen in the evolution of submarine technology and tactics that followed.